So this is my mood right now. I want to extend middle fingers in every direction and then spin around like an octopus with FUs everywhere, like a big facado. A volcano, and I want to erupt and then just tear across the landscape, telling everybody that this is not enough. And it's obviously caffeine and just being alone and vlogging too much and not having anything in your life. But no, we failed me. And that's how I feel. My family's failed me. I sent them all a connection to the Yodo, have a funeral. I sent the people my age. I don't think my mom or dad needs to think about me dying, because they'll probably die before I die. But I kind of want the people my age to think about it, because I'm likely to die first. I don't know, but I feel as if when I die, I don't really want any of them to speak at the funeral, because I feel like they think they know me and they just don't at all. And so, I don't know, my sister thinks I'm a racist. My brother thinks offending people makes you an asshole, and that there's, don't offend people, right? Did Russell Lee offend the judge that trampled on his rights? What was offensive about Russell Lawrence Lee's name? What was it? So there's that. And then in my personal life, there's this addition to this personal care home of a clearly insane person that is acting out that facado of a windstorm every minute around here. And I hate it. And I don't like that experience of hating something crappy that's happening to me. I'm used to being able to like the crappy things that happen to me. I like to like when life dumps on me, because it does it so much. And I do feel sorry for myself, but then I feel, screw it, I'm the victim. I will emerge victorious. I've got it in me. I'll beat them back. The bastards won't get me down. But where is a win for me coming anywhere? So this name change is going to have to go through Pittsburgh courts with Republican judges, and they'll censor me. I mean, clearly they will. And Seattle, was that a one-off? Once they censor me here, and then I appeal, and they censor me again, do I move to Seattle and get a double residence just to get the name? Just so that this facado can get heard? Nobody's listening to me. I don't just mean about Pujamal. I mean, like, everything in my life, it feels like I'm just getting a deaf ear. And then people act like they know me so well. It drives me mad. I am mad. I get manic. I drink too much caffeine and I send out yodos. I don't take nodos, though. So that high goes away. And then I'm empty. And I still feel empty after people have reached out to say, oh, hey, you okay? Because I've got a life to get back to. Which is legit. Like, I don't have a behavioral complaint about my family. I have an ideological complaint about society, and that includes my family. And I've been radicalized. I don't accept my family's failure on the topics that I care about. And I have to. And so what do? You fucking have to. Okay, you guys didn't listen to anything. And you don't give a shit at all. And I can't convince you otherwise. Even to the point where we have open discussions where we disagree. Can't even disagree with me. It has to be this like cold shoulder, like, oh my God, he's doing it again. Is he going to kill himself? Oh my God, what if he killed himself? Then I'd feel bad for a little while. Fuck you. If I want to kill myself, then I get to. That's awesome. But like, you'd feel bad about someone that's dead. There's no David Hughes. I've changed. I'm craze. Nigger faggotard. I am it, whether the courts respect it or not. My middle name is F the Drug War. It already is, whether the courts accept it or not. And I will plow through the courts if they try to get in my way of getting it recognized. Because F the Drug War is how I feel every day. I keep thinking about this guy in prison who's black and who's handing people out their clothing as they check out of the prison. And I ask him, how's it going, man? Because he looks terribly depressed. And he just looks at me and says, every day I want to end it, and I can't. Nothing is here. It just sucks every way you can imagine. And I believe him. And I feel that about my life, and I'm so privileged. I might buy a second 3D printer. And then to print numbers for children that aren't my own, because I don't know my own's last name. And so I don't even claim to be her father when it comes down to it. I have to distance myself from my baby as well. And everyone else that means something to me. So there's that emotional noise. There's that wah wah. And I make it too. And you can hear it in the voice when it happens. But I want to rise above it. I want to laugh at it. In order for me to laugh, I need some people to laugh with, not at. And this new addition is not the only person that deserves to be laughed at in my life. I have the Love Helix, who's a racist. I've got Adam Lohr, who's a cartoonist. That's mirthful. But then I've got my brother Trevor Christ, who is a long-suffering, superior, I have to act the brother, that totally disagrees with me and doesn't want to talk at all about that huge disagreement where there's plenty of common space we could move into. Now, I get it, he's busy. And so is my sister. She's got a family. To her, I'm racist. Because I unapologetically say the name of Dick Gregory's book. And I'm white. I'm cursed to be white in a world where it makes sense to say this word and nobody hears it. And so it makes sense to scream this word into a microphone for decades. And I don't want to be that person because I've not shown any ability to lead a movement. I've got my 3 subscribers and I'm happy with that. I want to laugh at my misfortune because it's ridiculous. It's hilarious. A man coins 100 new numbers and he still is a nobody in an age of intellect and information. That astounds me and it hounds me. And I feel this burden that I want. I want that burden. I want to be epic. Does anyone want to be epic with me? Anyone? That's how I feel. Ferris Bueller. Anyone? Ferris Bueller. Bueller. Like that jerk that played that teacher.